Check. Mark 1. Hey y'all, how are you doing? So I just sat my ass through 3 or 4 different Kratom videos trying to figure out what other people are talking about and why my channel is more popular than some. And I figured it out. Let me give you the start of, hi everybody, I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to give you medical advice. Everything I say to you is not coming from a doctor, and I don't recommend you do it. I don't recommend you buy Kratom because it might be against the law in your state. And if it is, we don't want you to buy it. I mean, just cover your ass, cover your ass, cover your ass, cover your ass. I don't care about covering my ass. I'm talking the truth. Truth to the people. And yes, I'm in another very good mood today, and I attributed it to this. Look at how dirty this glass is. It's because my citric acid bubbles up. And I put every single strain I had into this cup because I wanted the mega dose. And it overfilled my cup, and I'm not washing it all day. Another reason I'm in a great mood is because I hired a exterminator to come in, and from floor to ceiling my house is covered with bed bug protection. I don't know how I got bed bugs, but they're disgusting, and they're little fucking vampires that eat me all night long. This morning when I woke up, I did not have one single bite on me, and I did not see one single iota of a bed bug except for dead ones. And there was a lot of dead ones, which makes me happy. Everyone, I pronounce Armageddon on these little things. Massive genocide. Kill them all. So anyway, then the next thing they go into always is Kratom. Kratom is actually called Mitragyna speciosa. No, it's not. That's the Latin name for the alkaloids in it. Mitragyna speciosa 7. Hydroxy 7. That's the real name of it if you want to nerd out. I don't like to nerd out. I like to call it Kratom because I'm a nerd. You can call it whatever the funk you want. You can call it Kratom, Kratom, Kratom. I like Kratom the best. It just sounds the most natural coming off the tongue. And it's spelled Kratom. Kratom. And there's no police officer saying if you call it Kratom, you're not gonna be able to drink it. If there was, there'd be a lot less drinkers because everyone from the news reporters, you would think they would get it right. But I heard it from Hamilton Morris on his Vice series, Morrison's Pharmacopoeia. He is a legit pharmacist. Not pharmacist, but a legit chemist. And he breaks these things down into little things. And he calls it Kratom. So therefore, me and Morris were down with the Kratom. Or Kratom. He was talking to a Indonesian and a Thai guy, and he's like, hey guys, how do you actually say this? Because so many people mispronounce it. And they say, well, in our language, we call it Kratom. If I'm talking to Fred, I'm going to say, Fred, grab me that Kratom leaf. Not grab me that Kratom leaf. So I spent enough time messing with that. Then they go on to saying how you can drink it. You can make it into a tea. You can just chew up the leaves. Because I'm so progressive, I just chew up the leaves. That's not me speaking. That's this hokey-ass Kratom extraordinaire, apparently, who has 1,253 subscribers. Go figure. I guess you have to be a wiener to get good subscribers. I don't know. I dig my low count subscriber rate because I get to interact with you all. And another reason I'm in a really good mood is my girlfriend in the Philippines is dope. I mean, she just makes me happy. And I don't care that she lives in the Philippines. And I don't care I don't care that I'll probably actually never meet her. But I'm making it my mission to get this kratom money going so I can see my wife, my future wife to be, because she is hot. And I'm 50 fucking 2 and she's 20 fucking 5. I mean, am I robbing a cradle? Well, in their culture, that's totally normal. They're going with, I mean, they're a third world country, so they want to make sure they're taken care of. And as long as she thinks I'm guapo, that's all I care about. I mean, she thinks I'm hot, so I can't go wrong with that. Because she is muy bonita. And I know you... I'm forgetting names. Oh, God, what is your name? You know who you are. You speak partial Spanish and you live in New Mexico, near the border of Mexico. So you understand my... And funny enough, the Philippines used to be Thai. Used to be all Thai people living there. And then the fucking Portuguese came in like they always do and decided, we're going to make you all Catholic. So they invaded, raped, killed, and integrated with the Thai, and which made beautiful Spanish and Asian people. If you mix, I mean, Spanish is my, or Latino is my favorite woman. They are just so pretty. Tamara, I remembered your name. And which is probably why I think Tamara is so hot. If she wasn't married, I would be hitting on you a hell of a lot more than I do. But you are married, and you're happily married, and I'm not going to hit on you anymore. Because all I see is a little tiny picture of you, and I love it. I've studied it, and you do not look 36 years old. You look maybe at the very most 25. And that's a good age to be stuck at, because when you get 52 like me and your eyes start to show those dark colors, and then the chicken neck, I hate the chicken neck. That's going to give me away the most. You can't hide the chicken neck. Maybe if I work out and do neck exercises, I can build it up and build some muscles around it. That's not happening because I don't exercise, even though I should, because I had a stroke. Why am I not talking about kratom, you're asking? So one way that I use to keep my kratom fresh and bomb-proof and making me feel euphoric like I feel right now is to every once in a while mix your strains. You know, combine reds and greens and whites and blacks and whatever else you want. Combine them together and mix it up with a random citric acid, and let me tell you, it will be like a whole new experience. It'll be like you're taking it for the first time. Oh, that's hot. And the other thing you can do is, if you're really good, not like me, you'll get your water just before it boils, when it's just little tiny bubbles on top. Because once the water's boiling, it's too hot, and it's killing all the alkaloids, all the Mitragyna speciosa 7 out of the kratom. So keep it just before it boils. That's Chris tip number 1. Number 2 is mix your strains. Mix your strains up. Number 3 is skip a strain once in a while. Maybe just go in red for a month or a week, and then next week go for a white. You know, these are things that I wish people would have told me. But my kratom mentor just wanted my money. He just wanted to sell me kratom. Punk ass cracker. That's what I call him. And he wasn't even a cracker. He was a Native American from the... What the fuck tribe was he from? The biggest tribe in North Carolina and Tennessee. Cherokee. He was a I'm getting my words back. Everybody, check it out. Give me an applause. Put your cup of kratom down and give me an applause because I deserve it. I'm getting my words back slowly but surely. And I talked to this old dude who was 65 in the hallway yesterday, and he had a stroke. And you couldn't even tell. I mean, he was using his left hand like it was his right hand. I'm like, dude, what's your secret? He's like, work, 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 work. I'm like, well, what if you're lazy like me? And he's like, then you're going to be like this forever. I'm like, well, what if I've accepted I'm going to be like this forever? And he's like, then keep doing what you're doing, bro. And I get along fine with one hand. I can't fight as good anymore. I mean, however, side note, I did beat the shit out of this drug dealer that I let spend the night in my house. That's probably where I got the bed bugs from. I let him sleep on my couch. And the whole time he was there, I don't remember seeing him take a shower one time. Not that bed bugs are from dirt, because they're not. You can live in people have gotten bed bugs in the Biltmore estate. You know, it's so clean and different sheets on it every day. It's just, they just happen. They're just there. They're like M&Ms. They're like, once they're there, then they're gone. But they don't go away. One little fucking bed bug can produce 5,000 in the nighttime. So I had to do my entire building, from my entire unit, from ceiling to, they bagged all my clothes and put powder all over my couch, which I'm supposed to vacuum up. But guess who doesn't own a vacuum? Because I threw it away. I threw my vacuum away because it wasn't working. I paid $500 for a Dyson because I'm crazy. And my father-in-law, who is very wealthy, said, okay, Chris, I'm going to give you $500 for your birthday present. Get what you want. You know, he's like, a man would get a new stereo system. That's what a man would get. But what do I get? I get a $500 Dyson vacuum cleaner because in my house, I was the matriarch. I did all the cleaning and cooking and paying the bills, and I was basically my wife's executive assistant while she went out screwing another cyclist that she was training with. So I'm going to get more tattoos soon, and I'm going to cover my hands. What do you guys think? Are these beautiful hands? Do they need to be covered? Like, I'm going to get those tattoos like Johnny Depp has. And you can't tell me that Johnny Depp is not hot, because he is one hot MF. And if I did swing that way, he would be my crush. And that's pretty deep for me to go, because I love women. Love everything about women. I love their curves. I love it when they get a little overweight. I mean, I just love women. I love the way they make me feel and all that good stuff. Okay, what's another tip for kratom? Keep it in a sealed container so that it gets less air going to it. You saw those that I keep mine in yesterday with the locking mechanism and the rubber gasket all the way around it, so it's airtight. And I keep it on my counter labeled so I know which ones I'm taking, and I usually have about 7 or 8 different strains at one time. And Uju decided he didn't want to be my friend anymore, so I'll find another kratom dealer. Who do you guys vote I go with? Do I go with Moon Kratom? Do I go with New Dawn Kratom? Who do you go to? Who do you like? I'm talking about $100 a gram. Not a gram. As close to a kilo as I can get for $100. I'm thinking that's Moon. Because I am spoiled. I was getting, when I had 100 or 900 subscribers, or no, I never had that. When I had 618 subscribers, which is what I still have, I was getting free kratom sent to me left and right. I never had to pay for it, and it was dope as hell. So you all, I've wasted enough of your time. This was Kratom with Chris, or Coffee with Chris, depending on where you're at in your kratom career. To say I love you all would be an understatement. You guys keep me going every day. You make me happy. I read every one of your comments, and I try really hard to get back to you because you took the time to write me a comment, so I can take the time to write you back. And I like the idea of building a community. And it would be so much fun to... How many people have... I want to take a little toll. How many people have Facebook Messenger on their computer? I do, because that's how I talk to my girlfriend. Zoom, I tried Zoom and it was a little confusing. But if you can get down with Zoom, I did it once. This crazy lady on Facebook decided she was going to do a cam show for us. And me being 30, I was like, okay, I'll go and watch this beautiful woman strip naked. And it was amazing. Except for she had too perfect of a body. I mean, if it's too perfect, if there's no wrinkles, if there's no stretch marks, it's like, eh. Wow, I'm at 16 minutes already, so I'm going to let you all go. Peace out. I love you. Comment and like this channel. Please hit that like button. Like right now, just go down and hit like. Peace out.